Alright, what's good everyone? Johan here to bring you a video on the April updates coming up in a few days. So, a lot of stuff to unpack here. This is my first time doing this, so kind of bear with me if I flub a bit. But regardless, really looking forward to this update actually. We're going to break it down one by one as we go. I did actually get a new mic, so it's still kind of cheap, but hopefully it sounds better than before at least. I think it does, so yeah, that's good. So let's go ahead and get started here. So April update is coming on the 12th, which is... No, that's not right. That's not right. Not the 12th. Whenever the next seasonal banner is coming out, which I think is like the 5th or 6th or something like that. Yeah. The Coliseum is gonna be updated starting on the 12th. Alright. So first we have Arena Assault being updated with... It's actually gonna be called Arena Assault Plus now. I don't think it's that different to warrant the plus, but whatever, I guess. So we are getting Tactical Retreat added to Arena Assault, and it's going to be working up to 2 times per chain, which is very nice considering we have 7 matches to go through, and Arena has gotten ever more frustrating than ever. Ever more than ever. But yeah, with all the, you know, you have your Chroms and Pathfinders and Cantos and high scoring dancers and all that. Arena has gotten to be the most canter it's ever been, so this is a very welcome change for sure. I know a lot of people appreciate this, and on top of that we're gonna get more Dragon Flowers. Now Dragon Flowers, I believe, in my opinion, is the most, next to Orbs, the most wanted resource probably. Well, I guess there's like Florets, but basically a resource we don't get enough of, considering how much we want to use them. Florets are nice and we want them, but you know, like, it's not that impactful compared to Dragon Flowers, I would say. It's just that we get like hardly any Dragon Flowers, and you know, we still only get 40 flowers per new unit. They didn't upgrade it to like 80 or whatever with each generations or anything like that, so they still pretty come at a pretty snail's pace. So this is really nice. We don't know how much they're gonna give us, but hopefully it's a substantial amount. I think a lot of the problem lies with how they give us flowers that they rotate each type of flower every time, and that just gets, you know, it slows down everything so much. So hopefully they will give us a decent amount here for both rankings and our first 3 wins in a row each season. Alright, so excuse that noise if you heard that. Let's see. And also, alright, this one I'm not too keen on. So arena bonus heroes are being updated, where the like the new banner units slash like the new legendary or whatever and mythic heroes, those heroes will stay in the bonus rotation for 2 weeks as usual, or 3 sometimes, but the old units are going to rotate every week. This is awful for players who try to stay in tier 21 or like even bounce, because now we have to spend feathers like every week now on a bonus unit instead of every 2 weeks. This is going to drain our feathers really quickly. Granted, I have a lot stockpile, but still, this is going to hurt. Hopefully they like put in a good rotation of old units so that ones that we've already built before can come back and be useful again. But man, this hurts. This is definitely trying to get people to spend more for sure, which is pretty obviously scummy. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. We'll see how it also changes like the score thresholds. I try to stay in tier 21 every week, or yeah, every season. So not looking forward to this, but maybe it'll add some sort of variety. I don't think it will really, but we'll see. New Heroes Journey events, pretty cool. I don't care too much about it, but I know a lot of people do, so it's it's good that they're updating this fairly regularly. Next codes, we're getting Young Marth and Picnic Felicia for our 5 stars. These are pretty decent, not like incredible or anything, but Young Marth is here. I know a lot of people did plus 10 him over time, so I feel like the people who still want to plus 10, or I feel like the people who wanted to vote him to plus 10 already have done it by now, but I guess it's nice for those who may have not. And obviously because he's in Holo Forms right now, they kind of tend to do this type of thing. Both of these units run Holo Forms actually. If you're not merging up Young Marth, I mean, he has Speed Defense Oath, which I believe is still not available on a easy to access unit. And personally, I'm a big fan of both skills. I think it's pretty nice to have. So decent fodder in my opinion. Decent budget fodder, I guess. Felicia has, I believe, Special Fighter and Close Guard. And some sort of bond skill that's not really good, I'm pretty sure. Special Fighter is nice. It hasn't really aged that well anymore recently because we got a bunch of superior ones. Sorry about that. That was right next to the mic. But maybe there's still some use for it. I mean, some fast armors could still use it if I mean, it's like budget savvy fighter at this point, even though it's pretty different. But for your speed armors, obviously, or you're like kind of want that breath effect. We also got Luthier, Tail 2, Ross, Halloween, Sophia, and Hinata. These are actually pretty good, like all of them except maybe Ross. Hinata has Fury, obviously. Tail 2 has your Duel Rally, Drive Speed. Luthier has Swift Sparrow 2 and Guard at 4-star. And Halloween, Sophia has Spider Plushie, which is pretty nice, a pretty good weapon. So a really good 4-star batch here. It's going to be hard to pick which one I want. Probably Sophia to save girls or whatever, but yeah, pretty solid. Not too crazy though, but it's alright, I guess. And moving on, we have our weapon refines. Now this is a pretty sick batch. So we got 2 beast units here. Selkie and Tabarn. I know Tabarn is a huge fan favorite, and I still think like he's pretty decent even in this age. He is maybe lacking a little bit of power nowadays, but you know, he still hits pretty hard overall, and he has that auto follow-up. Yeah, he kind of got destroyed by no follow-up becoming really prominent, but I think it's still pretty good regardless. And based on how they've handled Nyla's refine, I feel like Tabarn and Selkie are about to be completely cracked. Maybe Selkie less so, but Tabarn, I feel like he's about to be really good. He's already still solid. Selkie aged terribly, awfully. So maybe they'll give her something like a flat damage reduction, kind of like Maria's Pastel Poleaxe, except res based. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe something like that. And then also we have the elephant in the room here, Aversa. Yeah, a lot of people have her at plus 10 merge, or like decently built up back when she was super dominant in the 2018 era. 2018, a decent amount in 2019 until she kind of tapered off. But yeah, who knows what they'll do with her. Maybe they'll give her like sudden isolation, or maybe just do something pretty tame like, oh, gravity's pretty good still, and guard's pretty good. I don't know, I feel like no matter what they do, she'll end up, if they add like another debuff on top of the panic, I feel like she'll come back in the meta for sure. So yeah, it'll be pretty cool. Like, God forbid they gave her cancel control. I doubt that though. So really, I don't have her built personally, but I know a lot of people are looking forward to it, so that's cool. Something to know, I think they skipped Adrift Azura. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. So that means, despite Legendary Azura's remix and refine, dancers are still kind of shafted right now, so that's unfortunate. Maybe one day. And we also got Spring Veronica, who is awful, but we'll see what they do with her. They kind of, I don't know, I kind of hope she doesn't get something boring like Bridal Sanakis and not Bride Shirina, Spring Shirinas, where they just got a bunch of stats. I feel like they might go that direction with her, but I hope they don't, because her original weapon just give plus for all stats if she was healthy, something like that. Hope they get more creative than that. This is probably one of my favorite Veronica alts art-wise, so we'll see what they do. And we got Yilger, who's finally getting a refine. No Surtur still to be found, and I think he's the last 5-star exclusive for book 2 who's not like Ophelia or anything, who probably won't get a refine at this point. But yeah, we'll see if Surtur gets one, but Yilger's finally gonna get one. She had her awful like Swift Sparrow 2 weapon after a speed check or something, so yeah, she needs a lot of help. I don't think she's gonna end up being too crazy, because you know, infantry dagger units have I don't know. I can't see what they would do to make her crazy, but you never know, I guess. So yeah, pretty cool batch in my opinion. I'm probably gonna refine Selkie, Tabarn, and Veronica. assuming Veronica's is decent. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, here's a big one. So we are getting the Hex Trap, which basically acts as a standard trap that just stops your action, attack, skill, whatever when you land on it. However, the catch is it cannot be disarm trapped. This is a very silly implementation, I think, but I guess defense really needed a buff in AR. ARO was getting far too easy with all the tools that they gave us recently, and building an effective defense has gotten more and more painful, where all you see now, you know, is just like double save balls with Katria, and there isn't much creativity left. So I really like this because you know, things like Disarm Trap Yuri and now New Year's Fafnir and even Linja are just completely dominating the meta, and so hopefully this will help out a bit. It is such like it feels like a band-aid solution, but I guess we'll see how it goes. It is HP check based, so this generally Disarm Trap users have lower HP, so I feel like once you get this to around level 7 or 8ish, you'll be pretty set. Yeah, hopefully we can level it up pretty like immediately, but I think traps were always like that, yeah. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna let us just allow us to just level it a bunch of times. Was the max like level 5 though? I don't remember. We'll see. Yeah, so interesting where this is gonna go. I appreciate this because defense really needed a buff, but I don't know if this is the right direction to go with it. We'll see. Next, Summoner Duels. Alright, I care about Summoner's Duels, so... Oh, sorry, I missed the Aether Resort. 2 songs. Serenity from Mystery of the Emblem and... Oh wait, no. New Journey from Mystery of the Emblem and Serenity. I don't remember which songs are at the top of my head, but Echo's music is always good to have. Mystery of the Emblem, I can't recall. Alright, Summoner's Duel. So, Mass Confusion. Captain Scale. Grants 5 to attack during combat, which is kind of whatever. At start of turns 2 to 5, if any foe is adjacent to another foe, inflicts attack defense res -7 on that foe through its next action. Okay, so it's Super Sabotage, which I don't think this is very good. I feel like all the stats only captain skills are just not very good. This actually could end up hurting you because a lot of people run Unity skills and things like that, so this is gonna buff the foe. You got things like Crom's Duo skill and Legendary Marths running around, Unity in general. I think this is probably one of the worst captain skills they've ever added. Yeah, kind of a yikes to me, but I'd definitely prefer running your more utility-based ones like Flash of Steel, Adroit, Earth Rendering. Hopefully they never bring back Quick Draw, because good lord. And +1 movement one. I think those have been the best ones. So yeah, definitely a miss here, I think. Let's see. Favorite level increase, of course. I gotta get on that again. I haven't played regular SD in a bit. Leona Strike is getting upgrades. Alright, Lisa and Gonzalez are being added to the Hero Grails. This means we're gonna get Hall of Form skills up to the Binding Blade banner, which means we have Savvy Fighter now, Wily Fighter, I can't remember, Hugh was on that banner. We got the Vulture Tome, which probably won't be relevant really. I think that's basically an Armor Pin Dagger, I guess. That's not really important. They'll give us a list later. But pretty cool. I guess Savvy Fighter is going to be pretty interesting if we ever get another speedy armor option for Hall of Forms. So yeah, keep out for that. And merge ally screen, kind of quality of life, I believe. So you don't accidentally merge lower into higher, which is really nice. And lastly, I believe the art for Leanne specifically, I think it has to do with her ear or something, is what I read. Yeah, like the hair goes over her ear now or something. Alright. Well, whatever. Alright. So yeah, that does it. A pretty cool update in my opinion. It will shift the meta for AR. We got some pretty sick refines coming up, and nice quality of life for arena assaults, and more dragon flowers, which I'm really hyped about. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. I know a lot of people are looking forward to some of these refines, so yeah, if you are, let me know what you think, or like what kind of refined you want from these units. So really interested to hear what you have to say. But that'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this mic ended up being pretty good. One day I'll get a better webcam as well. And yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. Maybe we'll get a Kid Mia. If Tellius Kids banner is the dream, in a few days we'll see. But I'm hoping for Kid Mia. But we'll see. Maybe like a duo Young Ike with Soren is probably the obvious thing. Maybe we'll get Young Titania, Young Mist, Young Grail. I hope we get Young Mia. She's kind of not related too much other than being a Grail mercenary, but she's very popular. So maybe they'll just do it. Maybe they'll make her the TT reward or something, which would be most ideal for me. Alright, that'll do it, guys. Peace.